What's up, everybody? Welcome to Human Innovation Tarot. My name is Eddie with Imagine Life Development Center, here to do a new love reading for February. If you're new to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would click the like, share, and subscribe button for me. All the other information you need to know is in the description box below. This is an all signs reading, and again, this is for new love. So this is if you're single and searching, essentially. So let's take a look and see who might be coming towards you in the month of February. All right, so the first card out we have is home. So this person, they could, obviously they could own their own home. They could work in real estate. They could live near you. Or they could be from your hometown or from a place maybe that you've considered a hometown, home state. Now you could be a younger female, or this person could be a younger female. If you're a female watching and that doesn't describe you, then you could reverse the role. So it could just be a younger person. Also has to do with fashion and music as well, the young female card. So this is somebody who could just be young at heart. They're really into music. They're very fashionable, have an interesting fashion style. The next card we have is the courting man. So this is somebody, when you meet this person, again, male or female, you're going to know because they're going to be interested in you. This person could, they could dress a little bit more luxurious. They could obviously have a job, which is a good thing, right? Then we have the union card. So this is somebody that you could definitely go to the distance with here. It's a serious relationship, or it could turn into a serious relationship. It could lead to marriage. The next card we have out down here is the True Gem card energy. So this person is, you're going to feel, you're both going to feel like the other person is rare. Like this person, they're a quality person. People like this are hard to come by. It's just going to feel like a rare connection. Okay. Then we have a few more that just fell out here. So we have control. So this might be about you needing to release control, or it also says taking back your power, or this is somebody who likes to be a little bit more dominating in the bedroom. But what I feel really with this is just that almost like because of maybe dating fatigue or your previous relationships experiences that you've been having, you might have to let your guard down. You might have to relinquish control and allow love to happen. Because if you've been hurt in the past, or you have trust issues, whatever the situation may be, that could be a block, an unnecessary block that will prevent this from developing. Now, this is and can turn into a true love relationship. So we have the union card and that true gem energy. So this is definitely somebody who's going to, who's looking for a monogamous, serious relationship here. And then we have gossip here. So I feel like this really just has, it's gonna stir up, like it's gonna be when you meet this person. I don't think of it as gossip in terms of like high school drama, petty gossip. I see this more as like, this is more like you wanting to tell everybody about this person when you meet them, right? It's like this desire to go out and share that you've met this person. It's that kind of vibe more than a traditional, talking behind someone's back type of gossip. So maybe we could call it good gossip. All right. So tell me more. Tell us more about this new love opportunity coming in for my viewers here. Okay, friendship. Yeah, so this is really good. And I think this is definitely telling me that this is tied to this true gem energy. It's like, this is what makes this relationship kind of rare, is I feel like you may develop a friendship with this person. It's not just, it's not just lust. It's not just passion. You don't just meet and jump right into romance. Like, you actually get to know this person. They actually want to get to know you. You form a friendship. You form a bond. Now, for some of you, this could be somebody that you've known for a while. It could be somebody from your past, even though it's a new love reading. And there is a past love reading as well, so you can go watch that video. But this could be new love to you, even though it's somebody that you've known from the past that maybe you've never had a relationship with. Hence the home the home energy here. It's like somebody back from your hometown, maybe somebody you went to school with, or somebody you were friends with before, and all these years later you develop romantic feelings for each other. That's just a possibility. Now, we have the heartbreak energy here. So this could mean that you or this person has been through either a recent heartbreak, or you guys have, you've just been heartbroken in general. I mean, I feel like probably almost anybody has, right? This could be fresh, though, because it's showing up in the reading. So you or this person could be, or maybe both of you, could be kind of bouncing back from a recent heartbreak. And some of you, with that control energy, you may need to release control of the hurt from a previous heartbreak, right? And that might be part of the reason that energy came out, because if you're still focused on the heartbreak, then you may have your wall up, which is a form of control in a sense, because you're essentially trying to control, micromanage the relationship in a more probably an unconscious type of way. And this is just typical human behavior. In other words, if you study attachment styles, right, you have the anxious attachment style and you have an avoidant attachment style. And that's usually unconscious behaviors that people have. And so when we start to get emotionally invested in somebody, our attachment styles kick in. And depending on whether you're anxious or avoidant, will determine, kind of how that relationship plays out. And there's obviously the third attachment style, which is secure attachment style, which means that, you're not afraid of emotional intimacy. So the next energy we have is freedom. So yeah, this energy is it's definitely tied to the friendship energy here, which is letting me know that because you get to know this person, they get to know you, you have this feeling of, I can be myself. And I feel like that's what a lot of people want. That's what most people want. They want the freedom to just feel like they can be 100% who they are, and they'll be 100% accepted for who they are. But most people aren't that way in relationships. Most people wear a mask. Most people pretend. Most people have to behave and they act a certain way, right? We're not 100% vulnerable. We project a certain version of ourselves because we want people to like us. Well, in this relationship, it's not going to be that way. You're going to be able to be 100% who you are, and they're going to be able to be 100% who they are. And that's going to give this relationship a sense of freedom here. Give me one more from this deck. So we have guarded. Yep, that's what I was saying about that heartbreak energy, which was tied, everything that I just said about the heartbreak energy being tied to that being controlling. Okay. So, you will be guarded, or this person may be guarded a little bit because they've been hurt before. So this is more just kind of like a warning saying, hey, don't let your fear of intimacy or your fear of vulnerability screw you out of a beautiful opportunity in this relationship, because this person, again, now we have true love coming out here. So we have true love here, we have true love there from two different decks. Okay. So this is a really, 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 this is the real deal relationship. Let's check in, get a couple of cards from here. Let's see what else What else do we need to know about this new person here? New love opportunity for the collective. Okay. The passion card came out. So there's going to be a lot of passion as well. So you've got love. Now you have the friendship, and now you have passion. So it's like you're really getting the best of all worlds here. This card says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I feel like with that passion energy, you'll be doing a lot of singing. You deserve love. You're lovable. Yeah. So this is just kind of more of like a reminder that, again, to let your guard down and don't allow pain and hurt from the past. Don't allow your mind, the stories and meanings that we create because we've been hurt in the past, ruin this situation where, it's like things start going in a healthy, positive direction, and the little devil on your shoulder starts whispering garbage in your ear, telling you, it's not going to happen. You can't trust this person. It's just going to end. Whatever the story is that the brain likes to create, right? All the little lies that try to sabotage a connection, a beautiful connection. Self-sabotage is what I'm talking about, basically. Because sometimes it has nothing to do with the people that we date. Sometimes it has to do with us and whether or not we can avoid, screwing ourselves out of a healthy relationship when it shows up. So we have wedding next. So again, this is tied to the union energy. So yeah, this is definitely somebody that, as long as you don't self-sabotage and screw the relationship up, we have chemistry at the bottom of this deck. It's showing that there's a strong possibility this could lead to marriage. So let's get some more information here. Oh. Okay, so we have secrets here. Now, I feel like this is basically, this is the trust energy. So this is tied to the guardedness here, and has everything to do with what I just said about being careful that you don't self-sabotage this relationship, because maybe you're afraid that, this person's not telling you the truth. You're afraid that you don't know everything, or maybe you have certain things, or maybe they have certain things that initially they're afraid to share in a vulnerable way because they don't want to be judged. They don't want you to think bad or poorly of them. Maybe they made a mistake in their past, or, whatever the case may be. Because no one's perfect. We all have things. We've all done things, right? But the secrets energy here is not tied to anything toxic or bad. It's more of just saying, hey, don't sabotage a good relationship because you're overthinking things, and don't sabotage it because you feel, like if this person, doesn't come right out and share their deepest, darkest secrets with you, and maybe you find out something a little bit later on, or as you start to get to know this person, you learn something about them. It's saying to give that person grace and don't judge them because they didn't come out on the first date and tell you all of their all the skeletons in their closet, right? The next card is we have patterns. And so I feel, again, there could be a pattern of self-sabotage here. You need to watch your patterns. And it could be this person too. Roles can be reversed. But, it's the toxic patterns, again, having to do with self-sabotage, essentially. It's the things that we do when we have something that's right in front of us. It's a good opportunity. It could be something healthy. It's something worth investing in. And if we're not careful and we haven't worked on our own patterns, then those patterns can create problems. And we can be our own worst enemy. Yeah, and it's saying here, it's to release. There are certain things that we need to release and let go of. Whatever those patterns are, whatever those behaviors are, the things in our life that have been keeping us stuck, we need to let go of those things so we can allow the relationship to unfold, and we will actually have a chance and opportunity to have a healthy relationship. All right, let's see what this. I'll pull a few cards from this deck here. What else do we need to know about this new love relationship? Okay, a year from now. Now, this is probably talking about you meet this person, you fall in love, and as you get to know them, you could potentially end up getting married to them a year from now, right? So you've been waiting to find that person, the love of your life. This is essentially what I'm getting off of that is, if you meet this person this year, you'll get to know them. And then, by next year, you could potentially get married to them. So, and again, this is within, for those of you that might meet this person. So if this is a brand new person and you're meeting them this month, then, maybe you're in a serious relationship the month after that, or maybe 2 months after that. And then maybe towards the end of the year, or towards the last quarter of this year, maybe you end up getting engaged to this person. And then next year you have your wedding date set, right? It's that kind of vibe. Trying to get one more, please, for new love. What else does my collective need to know? Within the next few months. Okay, so there's going to be something substantial here. Okay, so, and again, that could be just everything that I just said. So it's like you meet, and then look, you can't make this up. At the bottom of the deck, you have romance. So you meet this person, things start to kind of develop, here in February, and then within the next few months, maybe you define the relationship. The relationship is actually like you're off the market. Like you and this person are a thing. You've defined the relationship, you're a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case may be. And then out ahead in the future, like I said, give or take, maybe towards the last quarter of this year, maybe you're engaged, and then next year you actually end up marrying this person. So give us some clues here. Tell us about this person here, this new love. What do we need to know about this person? Give us some clues here. So the Two of Pentacles flew out. It kind of came out a little bit in reverse here. So it's like, I feel like this is essentially saying like, you and or this person are kind of done juggling. Like you're clear about things. Like you're not, there's no confusion anymore. Because when we're confused, everything's up in the air, right? It's like you meet this person, you just know. It's like things aren't up in the air anymore. It's kind of the best way I know to say it. We have justice. It could be a Libra. It doesn't have to be. You could be a Libra. They could be a Libra. Don't have to be. But this is saying that this is a fair and just, a balanced relationship of honesty, integrity, you know, you can expect fairness. You can expect balance here. And then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. So this is talking about coming out of a period of healing. This is talking about gaining clarity. This is talking about maybe for some of you who took a time out in dating. So you weren't dating for a while. You were just focused on yourself, focused on your healing, focused on other things in life. Well, the Four of Swords is like you put yourself back out there, and maybe that's how you meet this person because you became open to dating again. And so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. So it's talking about this brand new beginning. You're starting a whole new chapter in your life with this person when you meet them. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is you and this person are both ready to put in the work. You're willing to do whatever it takes to make this relationship work. I feel like you both take your personal development seriously. You're both hard workers. For some of you, for a very, 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 very small percentage of you, this could be somebody that you've worked with in the past, like the way past. Like this could be somebody you worked with from a long time ago. Maybe that's what's tied to that the home energy. It's like this is somebody way back when you were a kid, and maybe you went to high school and you were working with this person at one of your first jobs at high school. Maybe you worked at the mall or you worked at Chick-fil-A or something, and you worked with this person and you guys had a thing, but maybe it never developed into something, right? But again, that's for a small percentage of you. But more than anything, I feel like the Eight of Pentacles has to do with your ethics. You know, you're a hard worker. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is a relationship that's all based upon generosity, equal give and take. So, you know, it's like you're both givers. You know, this isn't like you're going to be the one giving and they're taking. So you're both equally willing to give and put in the same amount of effort in this relationship. It's a fair and balanced relationship across the board. Give me another one, please. Judgment. For some of you, this could be a second chance for some of you. Again, like I was saying, like even though this is technically a new person reading, this could be somebody that is new in the sense that it's been a really long time. You haven't heard from this person, and now you run into them or they come back into your life and they're a whole new person. It's like they've changed, you know, immensely. You've changed, and the two people that you are totally different people than who you were way back when you maybe dated before, or when you hung out before, when you were friends before, whatever the case may be. Okay. And so for some of you, this could be a past person that you're going to have a new relationship with because they're a new person and you're a new person. And so whatever the experience or relationship you have with this person in the past will be nothing like what you're going to have with them in the future. Okay. So just keep that in mind here. Okay. So let me get a few more from this to close out the reading. So, I mean, so far, the major thing here, I guess if you want to call it a warning or, you know, or however you want to look at it, is really, again, to just watch out for your own self-sabotage. You know, making sure that you don't allow the experiences from your past, the pains from your past, the betrayals from your past, or whatever happened in the past to you. Don't allow those situations and the way they've affected you to cause you to sabotage this relationship. Okay. So that's the main warning here, is about self-sabotage. Let's see, what else? I like you. Yeah, so this is, so this is somebody who's, I feel who's always had a thing for you. They've always had a crush on you. Maybe you never knew this, especially if this is someone from your far back past, from your hometown or whatever. Or if it's a friend, you're like, wow, I never knew that this whole time you had feelings for me, right? With the I like you card here. And I feel like it's not going to be a secret once you guys get talking. So then we have kisses. Yeah. So this person's very affectionate. You guys are falling in love with each other. You're just going to feel at home with each other, with that home energy and that friendship energy. And I really like the friendship card. That's probably out of, and don't get me wrong. I think it's great. The true love and all the other things, finding your person and getting married. I think all of that's great, but I think what I like the best here is this friendship energy, because I feel like that's one of the things that relationships are missing these days, right? Like, it's one thing to just meet somebody and have passion and chemistry and all these different things, but it's like, what about friendship? What about falling in love with your best friend, right? Like, and I feel like that's kind of like what this will ultimately end up being, as long as you allow it to become that. And then paradise. Yeah. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So, I mean, this really is the relationship you've been waiting for, right? And so at the bottom of this deck, though, is kind of like that warning again. It says self-indulgence, focusing on yourself, your self-worth. It's time to heal, doing the shadow work, self-appreciation. So this is just another way of saying, if you're not careful, then you will let your own insecurities create self-sabotage, and then you will project that self-sabotage onto this relationship, and you could potentially ruin something you've been waiting your whole life for. Okay. So that's really the only thing to watch out here, is pay attention to your own self-worth issues, your own insecurities, and those types of things, your old patterns. You need to release old patterns, and give this a chance and just go with the flow. And I think you're going to know. I think you're going to know when this person shows up. You're going to know that there's a connection here. Now, again, for those of you where this is somebody you already know, then that should be obvious to you, because I feel like you'll start to notice that this person, and maybe you, because the roles could be reversed, you're going to start being more dropping those clues, right? Maybe a little bit more fun, a little more flirty. You're going to be dropping the clues that you're into this person, or they'll be doing that with you. Okay. So this is what I have for you guys. I hope that this reading was helpful. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. You can also book a personal private reading below. That information will be there for you. And don't forget that you can go check out the past love reading as well, for those of you that may want to know if there's somebody from your past, or if you want to check up and see what that person could be up to, or what they're thinking and feeling. So with that being said, I'll see you guys soon. Love and light.